Okay, so I'm going to open with probably the biggest icebreaker you guys have ever heard. So brace for impact. My mom molested me. She abused me emotionally, verbally, physically, you name it, she did it. So it's never really a good time to say it, so I just want to get it out now. Not really, she didn't do any of that. Calm down. Yeah, but my dad accused her of all those things wrongfully when they got divorced. So to clarify, she did none of that. I'm fine. As fine as everyone else is. Click. I'm going to talk to you about divorce, the effect it has on kids, how not to handle it, because thanks to my parents, we know exactly how not to handle it. I'm going to talk about how it has affected me personally and how it can affect you, because when I surveyed you guys, most of you said that you plan on growing up and starting a family one day, getting married, and you don't want to make the same mistakes when it comes time to start a family. So, click. I know this looks like a lot to read, but I'm just going to read it to you. Individuals who make the decision to divorce need to be well informed about its potential costs to themselves, their partners, and their children. When spouses are preoccupied with their own immediate frustrations and disappointment, family experts, me, have a responsibility to remind them of the long-term investment they have in each other and in their children. Basically, when there's kids involved and it's a breakup, it's not about you. You don't need to go key your boyfriend's car, your husband's car, get all mad, all that drama. You need to drop it because there's a kid involved, and it's not about you, it's about your kid. Click. This picture, if you get it, it's exactly what I want you not to do when you grow up. In the event that your marriage goes to shit, don't do this. Don't make your kid, your kid shouldn't look like that. Your kid shouldn't look like that. Does anyone not know what child support is? Y'all know what it is? Custody, you know what it is? Okay, so there's this movie trailer that I'm going to show you that is really relatable for me. And it's about this kid who gets caught in the middle of this bitter custody battle, and her parents are like using her to get at each other. So, if you click the link. Oh. No!
Wait, what?
Experts, they saw that. They saw you.
No.
Then why are they not giving you sole
Because
custody?
you got a female judge, that's why.
I'm not taking that. I'm not taking it. They gave it to me.
Father's here.
Listen, why don't you and me go and get ourselves a nice double espresso?
With Mommy?
No, just you and me this time.
A nice room at Daddy's.
Margot is there.
Margot? You mean our Margot? Margot who's at our house?
Your daddy's sad when you're not here. It's nice for him to have someone around to cheer him up.
I thought that Maisie's mother was supposed to be doing pickup today.
She sent me to get her daughter.
Who are you?
Sort of like Maisie's stepfather.
This scar is a fleck on my porcelain skin. Did you really get married?
You don't have to call him Daddy or anything.
Maisie has something she'd like to share with the class.
This is my new stepfather.
Hi.
My father married my nanny, so Court made my mommy get married too.
You know, you don't get a bonus for making her fall in love with you.
Are you and Dad still married?
I may have to go back to England. You understand?
So what are you two doing with my daughter?
Looking after her while you're on tour.
Things have been a little rough with her mother gone.
You really like him, don't you?
I love him.
There's nothing to say.
You know who your mother is, right?
Yeah.
Get out of that. Because something else is going to try to start, so just X out. No.
Yeah, that's okay.
Wait, hold on.
There's PowerPoints at the bottom.
Oh. That's not my PowerPoint.
Oh,
Because I'm on Google Drive, that's why.
that's right.
So go, Chrome. Please don't count this on my time.
No, it won't.
Is that on yours? No, I gotta sign back in. Oh, and everybody's gonna see my stuff, man.
That's okay. It's all good. I won't count it towards your time. Wow, Julianne Moore's a good. I want to see that movie too.
Basically, what happens though, her parents like kind of forget about her, and the step parents end up taking over. Like her mom goes on tour because she's this rock star, and her dad sells like paintings in England, so they kind of ditch her with the step parents. And the stepdad is like, "You don't deserve her." She's like, "What are you doing with my daughter?" And they were like, "Oh, we're taking care of her right now because you're not gonna do it." But yeah, and there's another part where they're walking into this like courtroom like thing. Okay. And what's happening right now?
You just gotta make it big.
Okay, can you click on? Don't y'all look at this. Click this. Oh, and now click present.
There we go.
So yeah, I don't find anything else to say about that. Just there's one part where Julianne Moore is walking with her kid into this courtroom, and she's getting ready to fight her husband, soon to be ex-husband or whatever, fight for custody. And she's like, "Oh, you don't remember the time he threw you?" And her daughter's like, "Oh my God, he did." And she's like, "Yeah, I can't believe you don't remember. He threw you across the room and onto the couch, and you were just screaming in your face, and it didn't really happen." And that's why the girl didn't remember it. And if you do that to your kid, they're not really going to remember their childhood for what it was. It's going to be really confusing. Like, I don't remember a lot of mine. Like, it's weird. It's like these, I don't know. Click. Oh, let me explain this. Just to take a quick break from all the heavy stuff, I'm going to show you some pictures of celebrities who grew up with divorced parents, because you might not know that they did. Selena Gomez, click. Justin Timberlake, click. Johnny Depp, click. Jennifer Aniston, Harry Styles, and Justin Bieber. Don't click. But yeah, let's get serious again. Parents going through divorce are constantly on the lookout for expert advice on how to raise healthy, resilient kids. But I think that the kids probably have the best answers for that. Click. First, I got some of this from some articles I read on Huffington Post, also where I found the celebrities, and they were like interviews about growing up with divorced parents and how they felt about it. But it may be hard to believe, especially if you're like fresh from a divorce, but you haven't necessarily failed as a parent just because you got a divorce. It's how you handle it, basically. Divorce can actually, I've gained a lot from it, but I've also lost a lot. It's really up to you if it ends up fucking your kid up. So yeah. Try not to worry too much, because honestly, I know very few truly well-adjusted people. We're all a little crazy, even those who seem painstakingly normal. I have plenty of friends with married parents who can best my crazy dysfunctional family stories any day of the week. All families have problems, and divorce is just one of many. If you're a devoted parent committed to creating stability for your kid, they'll be fine, or at least as fine as everyone else's kid. Like, don't badmouth your ex. It doesn't matter if it's true or false. In my dad's case, it wasn't even true. Leave the harsh words and stuff between the adults entirely, because your kids are like sponges, and they're going to soak up all the energy that you put out, and when they're grown up, their hearts are going to be full of the crap they heard when they were kids. So, don't do it. Click. Fight for a place in their lives, because after divorce, a relationship with your kids is really valuable. You need to put in work and be there for them. I have a few friends who their parents' divorce didn't work out, and their biological dad just signed away all his rights, and some other guy came and adopted them, and we would be playing with other kids, and they'd be interacting with their dads, and they would just be watching, so they'd be missing out on that. It'd be like them looking at a roped off section of a museum. They didn't even get it, what it was like. Okay. Be mindful of the long-term effects that divorce could potentially have on you and your kids. Like, my Sweet 16 is coming up, and my mom is inviting my dad's entire side of the family, and I am fucking scared because they have not been in the same room in a really long time, and the last time they were trying to get each other thrown in jail. So I don't know how that's going to go, and I hope for my sake they chill out. I don't know. Find a way to coexist with your ex. If it comes, even if it's facilitated through the courts, a relationship with both parents is really important, even if you're divorced. Your kid needs you both. So, in my opinion, love is a decision. It's not a feeling. So, it's your choice. Always be honest. Now do what my dad did, no matter how much you hate your ex, no matter how much you want to get out of paying child support. You don't want to give your ex the money that you earned. Whatever, you're not giving it to your ex, you're giving it to your kid. So get over yourself. It's your responsibility. Don't you bear those burdens for your kid. Don't make your kid bear those burdens. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Should have you both. So to wrap this up, I know I'm awesome and everything because I've gained a lot from this, but I've also lost a lot. And everyone copes differently. Not everyone with divorced parents coped as well as I did. And it took me a while to even cope as much as I have. So I hope that all y'all's kids, if you have them, do turn out awesome. But the next generation whose parents sat through this speech shouldn't have to go through what I went through. They should be awesome because you were a great parent, not because they were strong enough to get through the shit you put them through. So, thank you.
Excellent.
Can I close out?
Okay, 11:56.